A RAG system can give the right answer for the wrong reason. That is the dangerous part. Two assistants may sound equally confident, cite polished passages, and pass a quick demo, while one consistently retrieves the evidence that matters and the other survives on lucky guesses. The difference stays invisible until the question changes, the documents grow, or a customer asks something expensive. So the real question is not, did the answer look good? It is, can this system repeatedly find the right evidence, use it faithfully, and prove where the answer came from? Without that distinction, every improvement is just a story developers tell themselves. Picture a company knowledge assistant answering a support agent's question, can this customer receive a refund after 35 days? Version A retrieves the current refund policy, a regional exception, and the customer's product category. Version B retrieves an outdated FAQ, a loosely related returns page, and a forum summary. Both answer yes under the extended policy, and both sound convincing. In this one case, they land on the same sentence, but only version A has evidence strong enough to survive a policy change. A different region or an auditor asking why the answer was given. One answer is grounded, the other is accidental. The obvious evaluation method is to collect a few questions, read the outputs, and choose the version that feels better. That works for demos because humans reward fluency, completeness, and confidence, but those qualities can hide retrieval failure. A model may reconstruct an answer from prior knowledge, copy a misleading passage, or combine fragments that never supported the conclusion. The demo measures persuasion. Engineering needs to measure the chain of evidence underneath it. The key shift is to stop scoring RAG as one black box. A RAG pipeline performs two different jobs. Retrieval selects evidence, then generation converts that evidence into an answer. Each job can fail while the other looks healthy. A strong retrieval can be wasted by a generator that ignores context. Weak retrieval can be disguised by a model that already knows the topic. Therefore, evaluation needs two scoreboards. The retrieval scoreboard asks whether the right chunks appeared, how high they ranked, and how much noise surrounded them. The generation scoreboard asks whether the final answer was correct, faithful to the retrieved text, complete, and properly cited. Those scoreboards require a test dataset, not a folder of random prompts. For each evaluation question, record the expected answer, the document or passage that supports it, and any conditions that change the result. Our refund question should identify the active policy, the regional exception, and the clause defining the extended window. Include direct questions, paraphrases, ambiguous requests, multi-document questions, and cases where the correct response is the evidence is insufficient. This dataset becomes the fixed terrain on which every retriever, chunking strategy, embedding model, re-ranker, and prompt must compete. If the terrain changes every test, the score means nothing. Now the workflow becomes repeatable. Freeze a version of the corpus, run every test question through the pipeline, capture the retrieved chunks, their order, the generated answer, and the citations, score retrieval and generation separately, group failures by cause, then change one component and run the same dataset again. Perhaps a new chunking strategy improves policy questions but harms table lookups. Perhaps re-ranking raises relevant passages while increasing latency. Perhaps a stricter prompt improves faithfulness but produces more incomplete answers. The point is not to find one magical score. It is to create a controlled loop where every architectural change leaves clear, measurable evidence behind. Start with recall. When a question has known supporting passages, did the retriever return them within the top K results? The generator cannot use evidence it never receives, but retrieving everything is not success. Precision asks how much returned context is relevant. In the refund example, retrieving the active policy is good. Surrounding it with warranty pages, duplicate FAQs, and expired rules creates distraction. Ranking metrics add another layer. Did the strongest evidence appear near the top, where re-rankers and context limits are likely to preserve it? Retrieval quality is not merely finding the needle, it is removing enough hay that the needle remains visible. A passage can look semantically similar and still be useless. The phrase extended return period may appear in a holiday campaign, an employee handbook, and the actual refund policy. All three are relevant by vocabulary. Only one resolves the customer's case. Good evaluation, therefore, checks contextual relevance. Does this chunk contribute evidence needed for this specific answer? It should also inspect coverage. Multi-part questions may require several passages, and returning only one creates a plausible but incomplete response. This is where human labels, carefully designed heuristics, or an evaluator model can judge whether the retrieved set contains the necessary facts rather than merely similar language. Once retrieval is measured, generation faces its own test. Faithfulness asks whether each factual claim in the answer is supported by the retrieved context. For the refund assistant, the customer qualifies must trace to the time window. Region and product rule actually retrieved. Answer correctness asks a different question. Does the response match the expected result? A faithful answer can still be wrong if the retrieved policy was outdated. A correct answer can still be unfaithful if the model guessed from memory. That distinction is critical. Correctness measures the destination. Faithfulness measures the route. Reliable RAG requires both because a lucky answer cannot be audited, repaired, or trusted under pressure. Citations should not be treated as decorative links added after generation. Evaluate whether each citation points to the exact passage supporting the nearby claim, whether the source is authoritative, and whether important claims are left uncited. A response citing the refund policy homepage is weaker than one citing the clause that defines the exception. Also test citation completeness. If the answer combines three conditions, does it expose evidence for all three? Citation quality turns evaluation into something operational. A support lead can inspect the decision. A developer can trace a failure to one chunk. A user can distinguish documented policy from model interpretation. Many of these checks can be accelerated with LLM as a judge evaluation. An evaluator model can compare an answer with reference evidence, score relevance, detect unsupported claims, or classify failure types across hundreds of cases. But evaluator models bring their own biases. They may reward verbose answers, overlook subtle contradictions, or agree too easily with confident wording. Calibrate them against a smaller human-reviewed set. Use explicit rubrics, require claim-level reasoning, randomize answer order in pairwise comparisons, and periodically inspect disagreements. Automation should expand evaluation coverage, not replace accountability. A judge is useful only when its scoring behavior is itself tested. Evaluation becomes valuable when it can block a bad release. Track scores by question type, source, freshness, and risk level instead of hiding everything inside one average. A retrieval update should not ship because the overall score rose if refund policy accuracy fell. Set minimum gates for categories. Keep past failures in a regression set and review latency and costs beside quality. The best system is the one whose trade-offs are visible before users discover them. Return to the two assistants in a demo. Both produce the same answer. Under evaluation, version A consistently retrieved the current policy, ranked the exception correctly. generated claims supported by that evidence, and cited the precise clause. Version B depended on outdated pages and occasional model memory. The difference was not visible in one screenshot, but it became undeniable across a repeatable test suite. That is the strategic shift. RAG stops being a prompt attached to search and becomes a system with observable failure modes. You can change chunking, retrieval, re-ranking, prompts, or models without guessing whether the product improved. A convincing answer is an outcome. A measurable evidence chain is engineering